What's up, passionate Pokemon players? I'm Ryan, and we're here for another episode of the Hawks Pokemon Nest. We've got our first ever news drop on here because I just saw the news and I had to record. You know that I'm moving and expanding my channel as it is, so this is just the perfect story to cover, which is the Mega Charizard X Ultra Premium Collection UPC and Mega Venusaur Premium Collection are going to release. So let's talk about it and how they are going to change the game, because you thought the product was hard to find now and the bots were beating you to it. They are going to be on overtime. This UPC for Charizard is going to be the most scalped Pokemon TCG product ever. That's my prediction. This is going to be crazy. So let's talk about why. Now, it has been some time since the last UPC featuring Charizard has dropped, and interestingly enough, that one was one of the that was probably the last non in-demand UPC out there. Maybe you could argue that the Greninja one, I got that one pretty easily, but since then, pretty much everything has been really, really hard to get, and the Charizard UPC just kind of sat around for a while, despite, the art on the 3 promos in there were crazy. But this one is not going to go like that. Now, I have a fond memory of the Charizard Sword and Shield UPC because it was pretty early on when I went back into collecting. So I got that one. I really loved it. I got some cool pulls. But yeah, again, I don't know how long it had even been out because I knew so little about the game. At that point in time, just getting back into it, I just rolled into a Target and there were plenty of them. They're just sitting around. Now, like I said, this is not going to happen. This is not going to happen because of this, right? We already had the Mega Charizard X EX. This is going to be hard to pronounce. This is a tongue twister, okay? We had this card announced right after Worlds was finishing up, right? The Mega Charizard X, and it's one of people's favorites of Charizard. One of his favorite forms is kind of like the shiny version with the black and blue. And as we know right now, any Pokemon product is scalped. Anything. These scalpers are on extra duty. They are out here strong. And most of them know who Charizard is, okay? They know who Charizard is. They know Charizard's value. What kind of started this whole thing in motion, the last non-pre-order I did that I was able to walk into stores was Surging Sparks, okay? And it wasn't long. It wasn't long after Surging Sparks came out and this SIR Pikachu was there that the scalpers figured it out. Okay, they figured out that they had a product that people were willing to pay. Now, Charizard himself is one of the OG Pokemon out there, one of my favorite. And the thing that you got to know is that us OGs are willing sometimes to pay more. Not me. I ain't buying it scalped. I'm going to figure out a way to find this. But this is going to be very hard to find. You are going to see, like I said, these guys are going to get their bots working overtime. They are going to get bodies outside of stores, in lines. They're going to pay people because this UPC, I don't even want to think about what it's going to go for, but it ain't going to be cheap. It is not going to be cheap. I don't know what it's going to be. Now, the details, I got this from PokeBeach. As much of the Pokemon news, I'm sure most people, a lot of people, some people, I don't know. I'm on Twitter or X. That's where I get a lot of my Pokemon news that breaks. They're reputable, okay? But they didn't say, or they don't know what is in this box yet. What's the pack contents? What the promos are? If it's going to be this guy, or if it's maybe just going to be the base Charizard, or even some other random form. We don't know. We don't know what it is, but I suspect that it's going to be a pretty big promo. Now, think about this one. This one was also recently announced, the Rockets promo UPC. A little bit less initial excitement, more so because of, I think, the pack contents of it. The pack contents don't look great. In fact, let me have a quick look at what they are because I already forgot. Should have thrown that picture up there. The pack contents from the back of the box. If I can get rid of these ads, I'm not going to be able to bring it up here. I mean, we've got 2 Destined Rivals. We've got some Twilight Masquerade. There are some Mega Evolution in there, which will have the Venusaur, some Surging Sparks. It's not actually the worst pack in there. But the craziest part about this is it's got Moltres, right? It's a Rockets thing. The cover, as we see, has Moltres on it, and so it's got Moltres, right? But it doesn't just have Moltres. It's got the SIR version of Moltres, and this is insane. To me, this is insane to include, and not only that, they're going to be stamped versions, which I don't have up here. Stamped versions of this card. This card, I pulled one and sold it. This card is right now at the time of recording. Well, it was not at the time of recording, but very recently. This was a $180 card. Okay. Now, as soon as obviously this UPC was announced, now that price is dropping. It's still about 120 at the time of recording, if I remember right. But it's dropping. But at the same time, this is a beautiful card, and I guarantee you that UPC is also going to be scalped. It's also going to be scalped. It's not going to be as high as this Charizard one, though. This Charizard, people are going to want it. Let's go backwards. Look at this guy. I predict he's going to be in it, okay? This guy is going to be in the box or some other type. Maybe even the leak that's going around, which I'm not going to pull up because it is a leak, but there is a leaked card, supposedly leaked card of an SIR version of this Charizard that looks insane. Okay, if that's real and they include that one, whoo, baby. Good luck. Good luck finding this. This is going to go on eBay for so much money, on TCG Player, on back corner alleys of the streets. You're going to see guys out there with bootleg version of this probably. I won't be surprised if this is a UPC that like sparks bootlegging of UPCs. This is insane, because people love Charizard, and the old head collectors love Charizard. They're going to pay for this. This is going to be the most scalped set ever. What do you guys think? Let me know. Do you agree that this is going to be crazy scalped, crazy resale of this box? Or do you think that the hype's going to start dying down? Is it dying down? Some reports in some cities are showing that restocks are a little bit easier to come by. That we're seeing more and more of the Black Bolt and White Flare ETBs in the wild. But I think that it's coming right back. People are taking a little break, okay? They're taking a little break between sets. This is a special set, and with that, a lot of the rarer cards are harder to come by. But as we see, there's these big black, white, red rares, or the mono rares, are getting resold for a lot, okay? And we've got Mega Evolutions coming next. We've got Venusaur, Mega Venusaur. We've got all kinds of them. We got Lucario, Gardevoir, all coming. Like, this ain't going to end anytime soon, people. Pokemon Company knows. They know about this. They don't care about resales or scalpers or who's getting it. They care about demand. They will print this and overprint this, and they're going to see that the price isn't going down for resale. It's going to keep going up because the scalpers know it's all about supply and demand, and they are the supply. They know how to buy it all up, and they're doing it, and they're going to keep doing it, and they're going to have themselves on a big supply, even if that means, look, you're seeing some people with stacked houses full of product and thinking, oh, that's going to drive down the price. No, it's not. Not for stuff like this. They can keep that in stock forever and just see these prices. They're going to even increase. This is going to be crazy, and I am going to tell everybody good luck to get your hands on one of these Charizard UPCs. But until then, please hit that subscribe button, okay? I almost said goodbye without it. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Become part of the Hawks Nest. We're a fearless flock of fabulous folks who love to do what we love out here. I love this Pokemon news. I am starting to get a little bit more excited for this. Again, this last set, you know, I ate well with Destined Rivals. A lot of great Pokemon that I love. Old schools. This set, not so much with Black Bolt, White Flare, but we almost there. We almost there to Mega Evolutions, and I'm ready for it, and I hope you're all ready for it too, because I'm going to build that Venusaur deck and see if he can survive this meta, because Charizard's coming right after. I'm going to probably build that one. But anyway, now, until then, we'll see you next time.